Mo, interesting poll on ProFootballTalk.com today.
Yeah, ProFootballTalk.com is obviously a site. I don't think casual fans are going there. I think those are hardcore people. They had a poll on ProFootballTalk.com where they asked about 20,000 people what would they prefer, watching a game at home or watching a game on TV, sitting at home and enjoying the NFL's at-home experience. And 70% said they prefer to stay at home. That's kind of interesting to me. Again, those are hardcore football fans. I don't think there's many people who sort of like football going to a PFT, which is a great site. NFL's got a little bit of a problem here. Little. I mean, they don't have a major attendance issue. Only 4 games have been blacked out. The league's extraordinarily popular. It's not like stadiums are, 3/4 empty. At-home product is getting better and better every year. The popularity of the Red Zone channel has seemed to go to another level this season. If you haven't watched Red Zone, it's going to change the way you watch football, and it makes it kind of tough to sit there and watch one game stand alone. People aren't doing that anymore. They want to watch all the games. They want all the information. NFL games, and I'm a Bengals season ticket holder, and I love the atmosphere at an NFL game. I don't get as much information. I got to pay more for beer. I have to sometimes deal with people I don't want to be around. I don't get all the other games. Smartphone doesn't work. Wi-Fi is bad. This is something that to an increasing level every year, and Roger Goodell mentioned it this week in Atlanta. HD TVs are only going to get bigger and better. The Red Zone channel is only going to get better. Smartphones are only going to get better. Tablets are only going to get better. Technology is only going to get better. And we're only going to have a bigger thirst for information. Go to an NFL game. Guy gets hurt. If you're there, oftentimes if your phone's not working, you have no idea what happened. I could be following a game on my phone, and I could tell you what happened with the guy. I get stats, I get info, I get other team scores, I get fantasy football stuff. I don't have to sit in the cold. It's an issue the NFL is going to have to deal with. Roger Goodell has acknowledged it not once but 3 times this season, and I found it interesting. I would think that 4 or 5 years ago, if you were to ask the same people that would visit a site like ProFootballTalk.com, half would say they prefer to be at the stadium. 5 years before then, far more than half would say they prefer to be at the stadium. Now you've got 70% that say they like the at-home experience more. That's a statement about how good the TV product and the product is when you follow it on your phone and laptop and all that. But it's also a statement about what you don't get when you go to an NFL game. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see how the NFL continues to address it. Tweet me your thoughts, Mo at ESPN1530.com. You can also send me an email, mo at ESPN1530.com.